Hi there, it's Pastor Jim here at The Point, and I'm standing in the entryway here at the church. Now, we are working this week in order to try to make it so that we can meet inside for worship service this coming Sunday. If it doesn't all come together, then it'll be the following Sunday. But let me walk you through some things that we need to do for the facility, and also then what things will kind of look like. So real quick, I'm going to walk you through and I'm going to show you kind of the condition of the church right now. It's been kind of used a little bit more as a storage facility. Some things have been moved around because of the various things that we've had to be doing during this time of self-isolation and not meeting in the church. A lot of stuff has gotten done, and yes, I'll take responsibility for a lot of it. We've had to bring out equipment and everything and prep it so we can come in and out for our outdoor drive-in church. For a while there, I was doing the YouTube services, recorded services from the platform, so things got changed around from the platform as well as things got brought down in order to use outside. And so there's things kind of all over the place, and they need to get put away, cleaned up, and the spaces around them cleaned up. I'm going to let you see some of the condition of things. Since it hasn't been used, obviously it hasn't been really been maintained and cleaned, and so we've got dust bunnies, we've got dust, we just got junk. We got dirt all over the place. We're going to be doing a whole lot of sweeping, vacuuming, mopping of floors, wiping down of hard surfaces, disinfecting of those hard surfaces, and a lot of other things. So let me see if I can go ahead and possibly I don't know if I can switch out my screen. I can't while I'm showing it, so I'm going to just kind of flip around my screen a little bit here. Just show you the entry, and we'll see how this looks. So as we look around, there's a lot of dirt and grass and things that have been tracked in as we've been coming in and out from outside. So floors are all going to need to be vacuumed. If you have a vacuum cleaning and you're going to plan on coming Wednesday night to be part of that, I'd encourage you to bring it. We've got two here. We've got carpets upstairs, stairwells, and out, and the runners down here, and in the adult Sunday school class that'll need to be cleaned up. As we come in the church, and excuse me for being dark, we've got a lot of extra hand sanitizer, automated hand sanitizers we're going to be installing around the facility. We already have the one that's near the front door, but we're going to be taking and putting a couple more on these portable stands so that we can locate them wherever we need. We've got two of them here. We've got one we're going to be putting down at the bottom of the stairs or over by the kitchen window, so when it comes time for coffee and donuts, we'll have those hand sanitizers there. We'll have one back by the nursery. We'll be putting another one back by the door over here by the restroom hall. We've got one sitting there ready to install. And so we're going to be mounting those up and having them available for you. We're going to be probably taking and putting some chains or something across stairwells when the spaces are not needing to be used. It all depends on how we lay it out for our Sunday school small group spaces. We're going to try to keep things isolated so that there's less cleaning and sanitizing that has to be done between services, between small group gatherings, and everything else like that. So real quick, here's the lobby, and we've got our little portable sound system on this racking here. That's going to have to come down and get put away. The racking's got to go back out to the shed. The equipment needs to get put away. The folding tables and chairs that we've had sitting around needs to get put away. If we walk here towards the adult Sunday school class, the thought is right now that this adult class is going to be switched over, and it's going to be used probably for our teenagers. We have less of them. I think they can spread out in this space in order to keep the social distancing. We're going to be taking and removing chairs, spreading chairs out. Anything that doesn't need to be sitting out is going to be put away. Any sort of tchotchkes or anything, so that there's, again, less things that have to be sprayed, cleaned, and wiped down between times. The adult class then is going to move over to where the children's room is. The children's room, as I walk over here, we're going to have to make arrangements for how the tables and chairs are going to have to get moved out of there so we can have plenty of chairs spread out and used. This is the typical place where we also have our board meetings. And because of that, and we're going to be having some more board meetings again soon, face-to-face, folks, we need to make sure that we're spreading out. So when you come in this room, we've got these tables and chairs that are going to have to get moved out. The tables themselves, we're going to be moving tables out of our space. We're going to be putting them away in storage. Again, less surfaces that we have to go ahead and clean down. We'll spread the chairs out around the space. Anything that's sitting out that's not used on a regular basis is going to need to be put away. We'll be boxing and toting things up. We're going to be doing some cleanup and tidying up around everything so that there's nothing that's sitting out. Again, the less things have to be wiped down, the better. So that'll become the adult Sunday school class space. The teens will probably meet over there in the where the adult classroom is, unless we have a whole lot of them. But I think on Sunday mornings we'll be able to have them meet there. And if we have any children arrive, then we're still trying to work out maybe where we're going to have that Sunday school class. Hopefully, if all works out, it'd be nice if we can go ahead and leave the upstairs, this upstairs, just chained off there at the bottom of the stairs, so that we don't need to be worrying about that use for the time being until we really get a handle on what we're going to be doing. I think that kind of goes through what we're trying to prep for. So again, lots of vacuuming. Vacuuming everywhere. We're going to be, I'm reading my notes here. Vacuuming everywhere, dust mopping, sweeping, and then wet mopping, because we've got dust and cobwebs, like I said, everywhere, especially all around the sanctuary. We're going to be resetting the platform because the things have been pulled down. So people who are involved in the praise team, if you want to come, we need to vacuum up there, reset stands and everything else up there so that it can be utilized. Possibly still rearranging some furniture. Hopefully that'll be all set for Wednesday night. But there might still need to be some done, like setting up the sanctuary chairs. We're going to be taking and installing the hand sanitizers, as I mentioned. The butcher block serving table island there in the kitchen, we'll probably be taking some heavy-duty Visqueen, wrapping the top of it after we clean it, wrapping the top of it, and then going ahead, and that way it can be wiped down, and in case we need to use it for food prep or anything, we're not worried about the natural butcher block there receiving anything, and we can wipe it down with any sanitizers we need to. And putting things away in cabinets and trying to get things totally out of the way. So that's where we're at. Need your help. Wednesday night, that's tomorrow night, the 3rd, June 3rd. We are foregoing our Bible studies. We're going to be meeting here at the church at 6:30. If you can show up at 6:30, that's our normal meeting time that we used to meet at. If you can't be here till 7, that's fine. We'll work as much as we can. Bring your masks if you're going to be working, or if you want to go ahead and divide up into families and each take a room, and we'll be kind of rearranging things that way. That's fine. We do have masks. We do have gloves here in case you don't have anything. And we'll come prepared to do everything we can. We have a couple people who are willing to come back Thursday to work on some things if everything doesn't quite get done. But if we really fall short, then we'll do some more next week. We'll finish it up, and we'll be in then by the second week then of June. So anyway, that's kind of where we're at. And if you have any questions, feel free to shoot me a text, call me, shoot me an email, Facebook message me, whatever the case might be. Most everyone in our congregation has my contact information, so you can go ahead and contact me however you want to. Glad we're going to be moving back inside after this last week. I heard a lot of people talking about getting a good sunburn being outside. It was beautiful. It was fantastic. But we weren't really aware that the sun was burning quite so bad. So anyway, it'll be great to be back inside here. This is the church. Hey, did you know this is the worship center? We're the church. This is the worship center. Did you know this is what it looks like? Yeah, needs some help. It needs people. It needs people in it. God bless you. We'll see you this coming Sunday and or tomorrow night. Wednesday night, 6:30 or 7. Plan on being here at least until 8 o'clock, maybe a little later, depending, and we'll see how much we can get done. Thank you very much for watching.